Hi, we are going to do our lesson today. I'm sorry, not at school today. We're going to go ahead and just start from the top. You're going to go to the regular class and click on the bottom. Go to the third 9-week grading period. Do not click the 7-week grading period. So even if you do, when you click on it, it's going to tell you school closure, San Antonio freeze, and so it'll guide you through that. So you don't want to go there. What you want to do is you want to go to the last one, which is week 8, February 22nd through 26th. You're going to open that assignment, and then you're going to click on Monday. The first assignment I have for you is you're going to open this ad, and when you open it, you're going to look at it. And you can see that this is an ad for Diet Coke. If you go to present, you can see it's got a really nice, a very pretty woman, and that's Taylor Swift. It tells you in here. They're doing an advertisement for entering a prize. She is drinking Diet Coke. The ad is for Diet Coke. Anyway, so we're going to go look at this very carefully. We're going to try to read a little bit of what the print says, but really what we're looking for is what kind of rhetorical device the advertiser is using. And you are going to, after you look at the ad for a little bit, you're going to go back to Monday, and in there you're going to find a advertisement question, and it's just a response. This is not for a grade, it's just for us to thinking about what we're going to be doing for the rest of the week, which we are going to be talking about rhetorical appeals that advertisers use to convince you to purchase their product. So the three we'll be talking about is the first one is ethos. Are they using an expert, someone famous in the ad? Or are they using logos? Is it logical? Does it make sense to purchase it? Is it pathos? Are they using emotions, making you feel compassion or upset about it? So in this case, when you look at the ad, you saw that it was Taylor Swift. So you need to decide which one of those applies. So when you come to this response, and I'll model my response for you and I'll post it, okay? I can say the rhetorical device they are using is ethos, because they are using someone famous to sell their product. Okay, I answered part 1 of that question. Why do you think so? I think actually that already answered that. They're using logos because when I said the because is I was justifying using ethos. Do you think it's effective in selling their product? I think it's effective to selling their product to their target audience. And it's very important that we understand who the target audience is when we're selling a product. I wouldn't buy Diet Coke because Taylor Swift is selling it to me, because I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift. So I'm not their target audience. Obviously, target audience are people that are a lot younger than me. Okay. So do you think it's effective selling their products? It is. It is effective in selling their products to their target audience. So, people that like her music, or that like who she is, or that go watch her shows, there will be the people that are targeted. Now, I did say that you need at least 4 sentences. So let me check if I have 4 sentences right now. The recorded device they're using is ethos because they're using someone famous to sell their product. 1, I think it's effective to selling their product to their target audiences. So I need 2 more sentences, okay? The reason why I will not buy this product is because I am not a fan of Taylor Swift. That's 3 sentences. I'm going to wrap it up. This is why I think that it is effective, but it is effective only for their target audience. audience. And this is very important because we're going to start talking. I'm going to post. We're going to start talking about creating an ad. You and I are going to create an ad together in which we're going to pick a product from the house, and I'll bring some stuff to the classroom, and we'll talk about, how is it that we want to sell this product, and we're going to make a commercial. All right. So that is the warm up for today. That's just the warm up. Now, the next part is going to be, we're going to read a short um, informational text about the Hall's Bill sea turtle. So you're going to go to the assignment, you're going to open it, and then you're going to go here. And when you open it, you're going to be able to see, um, it's only a page and a half. I am going to read it to you right now, okay? The hawksbill sea turtle, critically endangered. So those are big words that you need to know, okay? There are 7 species of sea turtles in the world, and 6 of them are classified as endangered. 3 species are said to be critically endangered, and the hawksbill sea turtle is one of those species. I'm going to stop right there and check my comprehension real quick. Critically means that it's not just in danger of going extinct, but critical. It's critical that we do something right now. Okay, so think about where you've heard the word critical, probably in a hospital setting when someone was sick, right? Doctors will say someone's in critical condition. Okay, so what I have read so far is that the hawksbill sea turtle is one of the species that are critically endangered. So that means that we have to do something about them now. Sea turtles are in danger because of human activity. They tell you exactly why they're critically endangered. It's because we're doing something that's causing for them to die at a much faster rate than they can have babies. If humans choose not to take steps to protect these critically endangered animals, they will soon be extinct. Every 2 to 5 years, a female hawksbill sea turtle returns to the area where they were born to mate. They leave the sea and choose an area on the beach to lay their eggs. They dig a pit in the sand, fill it with about 130 eggs, cover it, and then retreat to the sea. The eggs are now on their own. After about 60 days, the eggs hatch. The most dangerous time of the hawksbill life is now. The hatchlings must travel to the sea before they're devoured by predators. Crabs and seagulls prey on these hatchlings. How do they know where to go? Sea turtles are attracted to the light. Before electricity was invented, the brightest light was the moonlight, reflecting on the sea. Therefore, the hatchlings would simply follow the light and end up in the sea. Unfortunately, things are not as simple anymore. Beaches have become popular places filled with houses, hotels, and condominiums. Even at nighttime, shorelines are well lit. If the lights are on, the hatchlings become confused and wander inland toward the bright lights. As a result, many die before they can find the ocean. Humans must do something to help the sea turtles. One solution is to turn off the lights on beaches where the sea turtles nest. Another solution is to use turtle safe lighting on the beach. These red lights emit less visible light and therefore do not confuse the hatchlings. Executing either of these simple actions could improve the likelihood of survival for hawksbill sea turtles. Okay, as I go back and check my comprehension, I'd ask myself, what did I just read? Okay, this is very important that we do that every time we read something. Um, the questions that I present to you here, which is not a lot of them, okay, are going to be dealing with specific things. And I label what they are. The first question is going to deal with sequence, okay? So it's very important that you go back to the text to look for that. What do female sea turtles do immediately after they lay their eggs? Okay. Remember, we went back, we go back to the text, and if you go to paragraph 2, it says every 2 to 5 years, a female hawksbill sea turtle returns to the area where they were born to mate. They leave the sea and choose an area of the beach to lay their eggs. They dig a pit in the sand, fill it with about 130 eggs, cover it, and then retreat to the sea. The eggs are on their own now. So let's go back to number 1 and look at our choices. What do female sea turtles do immediately after they lay their eggs? They sit on their eggs, they abandon their eggs and return to the sea. They cover their eggs with sand. They start gathering food for the baby sea turtles to eat. Okay, so whatever the choice you think it is, if you think the choice is B, you're going to highlight this part and just put the little circle there and you are done. Okay, so that's all you're going to be doing. The second question is a cause and effect. So how do the red lights help sea turtles? Remember that we read that in the last paragraph. Okay. 3, text evidence. When is the most dangerous time of a hawksbill sea turtle's life? Okay. So for this one, you're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Okay. Um, Let me read you the cause and effect. How do red lights help sea turtles? A. People set up the red lights in a line and then hatchlings follow the red lights from their nest to the beach. B. The red lights emit less visible light, which makes the beach darker. This allows the hatchlings to follow the moonlight to sea like they're supposed to do. That's kind of a hint. People set up red lights on the beach to help female sea turtles identify the safest place to build their nest. Text evidence. When is the most dangerous time of a hawksbill sea turtle's life? A. When the sea turtle eggs are buried in the sand. When a female lays her eggs. When a newly hatched sea turtle enters the sea and must learn to swim. Or when a newly hatched sea turtle leaves its nest on the beach and travels to the sea. Remember, that's the time when they hatch and they have to get to the water. That's when the other animals come and eat them because it takes a while for them to get there. They're tiny. They're like the size of a quarter. Identify the text structure used in the last 2 paragraphs. Sequence, cause and effect, compare and contrast, problem solution. Did they give you something that happened in events? The last 2 paragraphs. Did they tell you this causes this? Did they compare and contrast? Or did they give you a problem and then they gave you solutions? Think about that. They gave you some solutions right at the end. Okay. Parts of speech. What part of speech is nest in this sentence? One solution is to turn off the lights on beaches where sea turtles nest. Think about nest. They're not talking about a nest in a tree, okay? They're talking about an action. So which one of these words is an action? Context clues. What does devour mean in this passage? Devour. Think of that word. You already know the word. When one animal helps another. So if a lion is devouring you, is he helping you? When one animal hatches from an egg. When one animal eats another animal. When you devour your lunch, are you eating? When a female animal builds a nest for her eggs. Okay, once you're done, you're going to submit. And I know this video is very lengthy, but I want you to get a good grade.